Welcome back for more Little Big Planet. That guy is still doing the thing, and I'm still right here in this spot wearing the gloves that I earned because I'm awesome. You know, not to pat myself on the back, but sometimes you gotta call yourself awesome. Sometimes you just need to, you need to remind yourself that you have value. Don't forget that. You are awesome. Anyway. I don't remember what this level is about. Oh, see, they did the thing. Those rocks were dissolving material. And they disappeared after being knocked over because they're dissolving material. But they look like rocks because they took a picture of rock material and stuck it on the... You can even you could see some green edge there. So it's just is this just get through this tunnel as fast as possible? I really should have read that description, but I really wanted to show the Wolverine gloves because that was neat. I think I also, while I was in there, saw a thing. Oh no, you lost the luchador. That must be canceled. Restart the level and try again. What? Okay, I guess just one time we're not reading bit me in the butt. So... Luchador is late for his wrestling match. Drag him to the ring, beat the timer, and get him to the finish post as fast as you can. Oh, I need to bring this guy with me. Oh. That's why he dropped on the deck and flopped like a fish. Because he wants me to bring him this way. I will drag him kicking and screaming to his next match. And that's why these rocks were in the way. It's because it's supposed to be a cool set piece that you knock over while you're dragging this guy by the foot. It's like fruit by the foot, except it's lucha by the foot. I'm getting bounced around by all this stuff. Got a little stuck there, but that's fine. Man, this makes me want to replay Guacamelee. I don't think I ever finished the second one, because I was trying to get 100% and I got burnt out on trying to do that. So I just didn't finish it. I'm not sure if I even finished the first one, too, because it's probably the same problem. Come on. Okay. Don't forget to mash the cross button for extra oomph. Come on, fit through the tunnel, you wormy man. See, isn't this a lot more exciting when you're doing it the right way? Whee! Riding the guy down the level. I don't know why there are two. Also, I want to explain this logic here. So they have it set up where you need 2 keys to activate. Or no. It's you need... I don't know what that other switch is for, but this switch needs to be activated. So it needs to be detecting you, which moves 1 piston forward. And then the detecting the lucha pushes the other one forward, and that's what opens the door. It's very clever. It's definitely not something I would have thought of on my own, but it's cool that they show you how to do that with the level design. That they show you the level logic. They don't hide it like you would if you were quote-unquote professional. It feels ironic to say that because how are the people who made this game not the professionals? But you know what I mean. If you are like a player making a professional looking level, you wouldn't show that stuff. But it's cool that they did so that you know how to do stuff like that. Where it moves only halfway when one switch activates, and then only another halfway when another activates. So it'll only reach if both are activated. Let's see if you can stay on top of my cow. Don't fall into the horrible gas. Survive and collect score bubbles for as long as you can before you die. Press the red button here and you're ready to start. Bull riding? No. Cow riding? Yes. I got this. I am a professional cow rider. Don't I look like it? Not really. I mean, can it... I'll just leave it there. I'll just leave it there. Can a lion ride a cow? I don't know. Probably. Don't know. That was me trying to shrug again. Except this time I didn't point. It's a little tricky because they're pressure-sensitive triggers. So you have to press them like halfway for a hand. And if you press them all the way, you do the emotion gesture. You know, you either point if you're neutral, or you do the thumbs down if you're sad, or the peace sign if you're happy. Fist if you're angry. And shaky hands if you're scared. I don't know. Zapata has headed into the mines! After him! Hang on, let me see. So halfway gets you that. Oh, they become very shaky if you hold down. That's kind of funny. All right, let's get after Zapata. 2 minions in the way. Pop them both in the head. Bounce off that guy. It's like Donkey Kong. Man, Donkey Kong. Oh, no. Oh. Well. Guess I'm not getting that. Yeah, that's another thing to get excited about with Switch 2. New Donkey Kong. Finally. And it's a 3D one, and it looks awesome. You get to destroy, like, everything. It looks so satisfying. I want to play it. I am among the people who's not happy that it's $70, but I mean, the thing is, like, people are mad because, like, oh, well, Nintendo never puts their games on sale. Not true, but they do it rarely. There are specific situations, you know, some occasions, like Black Friday sales, where the games will go on sale. But they don't permanently discount their games, is the thing. They're not one of those... Oh. They're not one of those companies who release a game and then 3 months later, it's 60% off and just stays that way. Actually, does anyone even do that? I'm not even sure. But you know what I mean. They don't discount their games just because they're old. So I don't know, maybe there will come a time, or maybe there'll be a retail sale where it'll be like buy one, get one free. Maybe not one, you know, buy two, get one free. Ow. On you know, Switch games or Switch 2 games, and then you can get one for free. Hang on, let me get into this. I'm just gonna call it a cart. I guess it kind of is. It's a suspended cart. No, not. Get out of the costumes. Okay. Don't have that one yet. Man, I need water. I didn't have my hand on the controller yet, and I could sense the cart about to move. I kind of want to replay this level and try to ace it, because I have a sneaking suspicion that I'll get more cowboy clothes if I do that, and I kind of want cowboy clothes. Oh, no! Okay. I'll just accept my defeat there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could say about the new Donkey Kong, but it's like, I've pretty much already gone over everything. It's a new Donkey Kong, it's 3D, and you can break stuff. Cool. I kind of hoped it would have been that if Donkey Kong was going to get a new 3D game, that it would have been a little bit more like Donkey Kong 64, but oh well. It can still be fun without being like Donkey Kong 64. It doesn't have to be. I was just hoping, because I love Donkey Kong 64. I'm one of those weird people who actually enjoys how much there is to collect in that game. Because, like, I get it can be kind of overwhelming, but it's, I don't know, I find it kind of relaxing to just go through and clear off, excuse me, you know, clear off checklists. It's like, okay, I got all 5 golden bananas as Chunky, you know, and you switch over to Lanky, get him all his bananas. Whoa, okay. I knew that wasn't quite a smart idea. Those time bombs are pretty clever. So you can see they have that spinny bit. And when the spinny bit points at the other arrow, that's when the switch trigger lines up and then it explodes. Because I don't know if you picked up on this, but these explosives explode when a switch triggers them. And I genuinely mean like that. Like, I don't know if you noticed, because if I were watching, I probably would not have picked up on all of the explosives only going off when you hit a switch. Is that too close? Okay, I'm good. But yeah, the boxes have to be triggered by a switch. They're not impact explosives like the impact explosives. So you can use them to make a time bomb by having the little spinny bit, and then line up a switch, and then when they line up, it explodes. I might be over-explaining that, I don't know. But just in case you didn't get it, that's how it works. It's very cool. It's another one of those clever things you could do with switch triggers, and then basically putting a switch trigger on a moving part. I just realized I didn't jump and get that bubble that was back there. Okay. Missing a lot of stuff due to simple incompetence. It's fine. It happens. Incompetence. Remember when I started the level saying I'm awesome? Or not level, started the episode. It's like, yeah, I got this stuff because I'm awesome. Or whatever it was I said. I said that at the beginning, and I already forgot what it was I said.
Hi, I'm Tom.
It's been a while since I used that clip. Okay, can I not keep falling here, please? Please? You know, how about I go around this way? That reminds me, I gotta stop using Roundabout to end my streams with. It's like now that I have a VOD channel, now they're all getting, like, blocked in certain regions because of having, like, 10 seconds of that song at the end. Which is kind of silly, but I also kind of get it. And it's not blocked in anywhere I find particularly important. So I'm not too mad about them being blocked, but, like, I should probably stop having something in it that I know is going to get them blocked. Just in general, you know. But I don't know any other song I want to use to end my streams with. Because the JoJo To Be Continued meme is just too perfect. Whoa, shaky bridge! Or bridge not existing before going over it. Can I get up there? Oh. Actually, it kind of looks like you can continue up there. But maybe you're not supposed to. There's a little arm there. Use the other arm. The little arm here. I think it's trying to tell you that this is the way to go. It doesn't really look like an arrow, though. I'm not even really sure it is an arm that's supposed to be pointing. But, okay. Whoa, okay. Whoa. We're good. I just realized this is another song that I just forget exists in this game. And not because it's bad. It's just not one of those ones that catches my attention like Volera Komenzar or any other song like that. Any of the other ones I will be pointing out. It's like, oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. I didn't want to say the song's name because I'm self-conscious about the pronunciation. It's like, it's fine. I don't get mad at people for mispronouncing English, so I imagine that... it's time for Crash Bandicoot! Whoa! Kind of. Okay, what? Huh? How was I not fast enough to escape that? What? Trying to switch my face to be scared! What was I saying? Yeah, I don't get mad at people for mispronouncing English, so I imagine if I mispronounce a song's title, I imagine people watching aren't gonna start yelling at me like, it's pronounced like this! It's like, okay, I don't speak Spanish. Sorry. Hey, wow! You found the entrance to the ancient serpent shrine. Zapata must be in there. Haha! Lizard sticker. I can stop being scared now. Yeah, I think most people are usually pretty relaxed about, like, if you pronounce something different than the way they do. I know this is the internet, and people like to try to be quote-unquote right, try to quote-unquote win arguments about it, but, like, you know those people aren't worth your time when it's pronounced like this. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Thanks, I guess. Oh, good, I got the keys. Roller run. Easy. Sounds like it would be a survival level, but it's not. Like, isn't there a Mario Party minigame that's about, like, running on a tumbler and you gotta be the last person to fall off? Jump, grab the spinning rollers to stay on off the fiery floor. Beat the timer and get the finish with a timer high score. Let's do this. The playing Corn Man again. Or whatever the song is. Still haven't looked that up. Because it hasn't been... I was going to say it hasn't been between episodes. No, I haven't done anything between episodes. Just went straight into recording more. Okay. That was pretty short. No lives lost. No reward for not losing lives. That's fine. I'll take the badge on the level, though. Oh, I forgot the teeth. I don't have the lion teeth. Or the eyes. I just realized. Real eyes. It's like that thing. Roller run medium. So what does that for beat the time and color points? Points. As long as I don't have to drag a lucha to the end, I don't need to read the description. Whoa. Boink. 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 Man, this reminds me of a thing I did on LittleBigPlanet 2. I don't know if I want to describe it. I probably should, since I brought it up, so I don't leave people in mystery, because there's no way I'm going to remember it by the time I get around to doing LittleBigPlanet 2. LittleBigPlanet 2 has, like, I think it's a gravity setting where you can set it to, like, really low, and that makes your jumping higher and more floaty. And one thing I did was I made a level that's just to play around in creative. That it's just space. So it's just a bunch of low gravity, little planetoids. Actually, why do I get the feeling that I didn't actually make that and that was someone else's level? But I remember there being a level that exists just to play around in low gravity. It just reminded me of that little planetoids. Roller run hard. It sure will be hard, because I bet there will be a lot of pillars made of metal instead of sponge. They will be made out of hard metal that you can't grab. Goodness. Be careful with the jumps! Well, you can't blame me for dying in this one. It is roller run hard. Ah, okay. Okay, that was pretty sad. I don't care that this level is on hard or not. It was sad. It was a sad showing. I'm sad. Not really. Hup, okay. So, come on. Why is this the hard part? Why is this the hard part? Like, this one's not spinning enough to fling me. It's the colorful one that's spinning fast enough to fling you. Am I seriously gonna die here more times than I died in Boomtown? Actually, I already did. Because I didn't game over on Boomtown, I just didn't get the ace. Oh no. I didn't get the next checkpoint before or after this part. Okay, just gotta let go a little sooner than I expect to. There we go, there's the next checkpoint. Whee! It does kind of impress me how simple LittleBigPlanet manages to be, but still be so fun. I feel like I already said this, but I'll say it again. You know, all you really get to do is run and jump and grab things, but it's so effective in being fun. Whee! Don't need that second spinny thing. There we go. Finally survived. No ace, but there's no point to it, so I don't need bragging rights. Don't need them. You can keep them. Okay, I should probably end this episode here. Although, it's only been 20 minutes. Why don't I do one more? Yeah, puzzle wheel. This does not have easy, medium, or hard on it, so this should only be one more level. And then I'll stop. My voice is getting tired. I've been away for too long. I feel like I just can't... I don't have voice stamina anymore. Push and pull the switch to get 3 jade stones out of the wheel. Oh, it's this one. So this is not a maze or a race or an obstacle course, you just gotta get these little things out. It kind of reminds me of Rubik's 360, except kind of not. Because the Rubik's 360 is, you know, 360 degrees, and this is really just... I mean, it's not 360 degrees, but it's not three-dimensional like the Rubik's 360. There. Wasn't really much of a puzzle, honestly, but we got it done. Because I'm smart. I am very smart. I have lots of thoughts rattling around in this soft head of mine. Can you hear them? Those are my thoughts rattling around. You hear them? Alright, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.